Hi guys, hope you're well today. I am back with a Disneyland Paris haul video for you. I went to Disneyland Paris from the 23rd of June to the 27th of June and I had such an amazing time and I've bought a lot of things, so I thought I'd show you what I've bought. So the first thing I want to show you that I bought is this. It is a Dreams annual pass. I am now an annual pass holder. I booked a cheap stay at a hotel that's not Disney and I thought, I'm going for 5 days, I'll get my money's worth if I buy the Dream Pass. It cost me €223 and it basically gives me discount in shops and in restaurants. I have 365 days worth of access to the parks for the next year and I am so excited about it because I've always wanted to be an annual pass holder, but I wasn't sure I'd be going to Disney enough. But I've got a couple of trips in mind for the next year anyway, so this was way cheaper for me than instead of just booking a Disney hotel and getting the park tickets. Now the next trip I have in mind, I was able to buy something with my annual pass for because it is a Halloween soiree ticket. I'm going to Halloween soiree and I'm so excited. This cost me €31.50 and that was with my AP discount. I got a discount on that and I'm so excited. And as well as buying the Halloween soiree ticket, I then went to up Main Street to one of the photo shops and I bought the annual photo pass. This cost me €47.99 and basically it's better than a regular photo pass that I was buying because those only last 10 days. This lasts a year, so for the next however many trips I cram in the next year, I can put all my photos on it and I've already made my money back on it because I've got well over 60 photos on this card already from my solo trip. So it's definitely worth it for me to have this. So while I was in Disneyland Paris, they were also having sales. I'm quite lucky, the trips I've been on so far this year in January and now June, there's been sales on. And I was able to pick up this tote bag. I really liked it. It's got Mickey on it, it's got 2016 and I saw it in the sale. It was €5. I was able to use my annual pass and get another euro off, so it actually only cost me €4 and I love it. I'm going to use it. I love my tote bags. I always use them for carrying the food shopping about and stuff, so I'll definitely get usage out of this bag. Now, another thing I bought whilst in Disney wasn't something I was planning on buying, but it actually turned out to be an essential, and it's this, a backpack. I stupidly didn't turn up to Disneyland with a backpack. I had a handbag and just a little across the shoulder bag, but it wasn't big enough to carry everything I needed. There were days when I needed my poncho as well as my sun cream and I was really struggling to manage to carry everything, and the blue plastic bags that you get when you go into the shops, they was getting really sticky in my hands and making my legs turn blue and stuff when I was carrying them about. So I got this rucksack and I love it. It's got stars on it and little Mickeys and it should have cost $29.99 at regular price, but again I got my AP discount on it, so I think I got it for something like 28 euros something. I can't quite remember. But this became essential for me, especially in the last 2 days of the trip. So yeah, I love this bag and I'm going to be taking it with me probably on my next Disney trip as well as using it for anything else I might be doing before then. So I love it. It's really easy, really lightweight, and I think it's a great backpack. And because it's June, that means it's the start of Frozen Summer Fun at Disneyland Paris, which means that Frontierland, where possible, around the Chaparral Theatre, they've got the Frozen sing-along and they've got a Frozen store as well as a Frozen drinks and food stand. I went to the sing-along once during my trip and I was really thirsty and quite hungry. I bought an Olaf cupcake. I can't remember how much that cost though. And then I also bought this. It's an Olaf slush drink. It did cost me a bit for what it is. It cost me €10.99 and I wasn't able to use my AP discount, but I was like, I'm gonna have it. You could buy refills as well, like once you'd finished your first drink you could buy refills. I think it's for like €2.50, and I think it's great. I am going to try and use it at least once more before I retire it to sit next to my kitchen sink from California that I've got upstairs and never use except for putting stuff in. But I was like, it's Olaf, I've got to have him, he's so cute. So that concludes the non-pin stuff that I bought. If you've liked this video, give it a thumbs up and you can finish watching now, or if you're interested, I'm now going to talk about the pins that I came across on my trip. So on Saturday, June the 25th, I had a ticket bought for me by another annual pass holder to the Mickey and the Magician pin trading event. I'd never been to a pin trading event before and I was a bit nervous because I don't have that many pins myself, or I didn't at the time. So I went along, and when you go to the pin event you can buy the 3 PTNs, you can buy the event pins that they have, and then there's usually a surprise jumbo pin. I got all those, and there was an extra PTN that was free. I'll show you them now. The event pins for Mickey and the Magician are simply, I'll show you the first one. The first one, focus, is, the first one here is Genie, because I believe there's an Aladdin section in the new Mickey and the Magician show that's happening in the Animagique Theatre. And all these pins are basically to do with Animagique's new show, Mickey and the Magician. The next pin I bought was this one, Fairy Godmother from Cinderella. There was also this one. It's a Mickey, of course. So these 3 pins cost me €13.99, or they would have cost me €13.99, but I had my annual pass discount for all of these, so it was a bit less. I was able to buy 2 of these to begin with, and then at the end, when they had some pins left over, I was able to go back with a number I'd been given, and I bought another 2 of these. So I've got 3 of the Cinderella and Genie pin, and then I've got 2 of the Mickey pin, and I'm going to use those for trading because I think they'll trade well. The PTNs I bought were another euro more. They were a bit more expensive. They were €14.99. And they are absolutely stunning. I absolutely love these. The first one I'm going to show you here is Rafiki from The Lion King. This one I've already agreed to a trade with a friend in Florida who collects Lion King, so I'm really happy about that. The next pin here is Lumiere. And I just think these PTN pins are absolutely stunning. I've never owned a PTN before except for a Prince Charming one, but to get them first hand is like amazing. I love it. Then the final PTN was Queen Elsa in her coronation outfit. This one is limited edition 400. In fact, all the PTN pins are limited edition 400, and I think this one will trade well because Frozen is like the most popular Disney movie of all time, I think. And then the free pin that I got given was a new character, which I think he's going to be in the show, and he's called the Magician, and this is the PTN of him. Again, he's limited edition 400. And this is what he's going to look like in the new Animagique show, so that's cool. These 3 pins are also limited edition 700. The final pin I'm going to show you is the Jumbo pin. This was probably the most expensive pin I've ever bought. And it's Beauty and the Beast. and it's absolutely stunning. Like, it's so glittery and big and sparkly. The only thing that bugs me is that Belle doesn't really have much of a face on there. I don't know if you can, I don't think you can see it too well, but it's really, really beautiful, and I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It's a limited edition 400 again, so I think it'll trade well because Beauty and the Beast is quite a popular movie, and with the new Beauty and the Beast coming out next year, yeah, I should be able to get something for my own collection with this. Okay, so the next few pins I'm going to show you ones I've bought purely to trade with people I sorted out before I went away. For one pin trader, I wanted some of the new Sum Sum pins that had come out, so I got them a Lucky Sum Sum from 101 Dalmatians. I got Figaro, and I got this Winnie the Pooh with Eeyore, Tigger and Piglet Sum Sum. Now these two pins are colour coded green on the back. This meant that they would cost €6.99, and this one on the back is coloured orange, which means it is €7.99 to buy. However, again, like I say, with the discount, I got a little bit of money off. And my friend in Florida, she also wanted some of the Sum Sum pins. She wanted the Lucky one. She wanted the Stitch, and because she's a dog collector, she also wanted this exclusive limited edition Nana and Michael pin. This is limited edition 700. I'm quite excited to trade with my friend in Florida because she's off to the Pixar pin event in a couple of weeks, and there's some really nice limited edition Brave pins that I've got my eye on. So I said to her, you know, if you want to get me those in exchange for these pins, that'll be quite nice. Now I'll show you some of the pins that I bought myself in the parks for my own, not for my collection, but for my own trading, because I don't have that many open editions and stuff. However, this first one I'm going to show you is a limited edition pin. It's limited to 600, and it's Mary Poppins from the recent Swing into Spring kind of season that we've been celebrating. Again, it's a really nice pin, and I think Mary Poppins is quite a popular character. I actually need to buy the DVD. I've seen the movie, obviously, but I keep thinking, oh, I'd like to watch it, but I can't. So that's going in my trading bag. I also bought this Marie pin. It's an open edition, but it's really expensive, and I was glad I was able to get an AP discount on it because I believe it was €16. I got it down to about 14 with my discount, but it's stunning. It's like a stained glass Marie pin, and I wanted to get a spare one for my friend Sam because she's wanting to collect Marie. But unfortunately I didn't have any more money after buying what I needed to buy. So sorry Sam, but this is going in my trading bag. But it's really, really pretty. I quite like it. I also bought another Marie pin that came out this month. It's again orange, so it's €7.99 normally. But it's quite sparkly and quite shimmery and nice. And because of it being Frozen Summer Fun, I also had to get some Frozen pins. So the first two I'm going to show you are these. They're like little round ones of Anna and Elsa. They're quite nice. I've also bought this Frozen Summer Fun pin as well, from the short. I really like that one. I love the summer outfits. They're really, really cute. I bought another Mary Poppins pin, again open edition, and she's very, very sparkly. Like, you probably can't see because of the plastic wrapping, but she is very, very sparkly and very pretty. I also found this pin and I thought it was really unique. I hadn't seen it before, and it's this Tinkerbell pin. And she's like in a little locket there, and it's quite arty, I think, and it's quite a nice pin. I also bought an Ariel open edition Disneyland Paris pin. She's got a very shimmery tail. I've had this one before, and whenever I post my traders on Instagram, this one tends to get snapped up quite a lot by people in America. Like, they just love this pin, so I think that will trade really well. Another pin I bought is the vice versa pin, which is inside out. I know Americans have this one, but it says inside out, and this one is obviously the French version, so I can imagine some people will want me to trade for this because it just says because it's different, just because it says vice versa. And then the final pin I bought was this Finding Dory pin. I don't know who the octopus / squid is, but obviously the new movie is coming out in Europe soon. It's already out in America, but I thought this is cute, this is quite like it, and it says on it, new rule, no talking, and I think that must be the octopus that says it, because we all know Dory's a bit of a talker, so I'm figuring it's something to do with the movie. And that was my Disneyland Paris haul, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up for me, comment down below. I've also got a load of pins that I traded for from the event and from the day after. So if anyone would like to see the pins that I got through trading at the event and stuff, let me know and I'll film that video as well. Subscribe to me if you're not already, and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye!